Yes, well, I don't want to trick you as I'm such a foreigner to this country. My mother's family come from here, and my partner is the partner of this hotel, so I'm almost a local in Greece and love the country. Just wanted to tell you, I suppose, when I mentioned my hotel, Maçakızı, Turkish Riviera, so you will understand why I'm here to to compare the Rivieras. I think both of us have a beautiful coastline, irreplaceable to match anywhere else. Just saying, I'm also American, so I saw both sides of the world. I think we are living in a beautiful land, both countries. And I'll just give you a brief idea of how it starts and where it goes. In my view, I've done my Turkish story in 25 years, coming back from States, and how things were there and how things are in Turkey, where it started. When I started going to the Greek islands 25, 26 years ago, loved them. I go 7, 8 times a year, spend a lot of time there, a lot of friends. And Athens, to be honest, 10, 15 years ago or so, was a fairly quiet town. It wasn't like this project wasn't here. There weren't many new projects. It was just looking around to go to this direction. And I see the dynamism now and where it's going. I congratulate everybody involved with this. It's going great. Here's how it starts. I started my little project in Turkey. My mother's pillows on the floor, $199 a suite. Where we got to the point now, I have this new Villa Maçakızı. It's 40,000 euros a night. And plus, you would spend 500,000-600,000 euros a week. Why I'm saying this? Because I think my friends here, what they have to watch is more doesn't mean more. Sometimes less can be more. And I think once you develop your properties to stay, like how you see all those old ruins, we are still looking at them, or the ones on our side in Turkey, they still exist. So I think with the way we are going with this AI and everything else, I think very limited size of space that this Riviera has, it should be going very well taught from its artisan ideas, how they can make it different rather than being massive and big, to stay in sizes where they'll matter in 10 to 20 years in time, because with AI and everything else, I remember my phone and phone nuts, my old days without the phone, and today's time, I can imagine what's going to be like in 10 years to come with the AI, where people will be walking up with their screens. They really, literally don't have to come to your hotel. They can taste the food from abroad. So this is how I see the world. I think we've done, I mean, look, you don't plan these things. Nobody's a genius that much. If they did, they wouldn't be doing what I do. So it takes time, and not to rush, and make it with feelings to see where it's going to be 10 to 20 years from now. And this is what I could recommend. I've seen it. We've done it in Turkey, and so far we are doing okay. We are doing well with it. It's growing. It's always scary when you grow so fast, so big, but we are doing a decent job so far. I recommend the footsteps would be a good go. I think I love the projects. I drove around and I see what's coming up. I congratulate everybody involved, and I pass on to my good new friend, Alessandro.
Thank you. First of all, my name is Alessandro Cajrati Crivelli. I'm Italian, but I also live in UK and in America. So I have only one little experience, and maybe it's worth it to be shared, because it happened being from Milan, that I was quite instrumental in creating what is now probably the largest fashion district in the world, and it's an area in Milan called Zona Tortona that became very popular. We had the quarter of Armani, the quarter of Zegna, the quarter of Tod's, the quarter of this, and so on. So I learned a lot by working in real estate alongside the fashion industry, because they probably taught me more than what I taught them. And then I sported the same learning experience in London and then also in New York. So I take only a few. First of all, the project you guys are doing amazing. Athens will be one of the most relevant cities in Europe very shortly. And I also think that you have one amazing quality. It is the people of Greece, which is a fantastic. I've never seen such an amazing, wonderful, gentle, and kind, and open people like in Greece. However, I saw the project very beautiful, but maybe I can share a little bit of an experience, because what I build, I don't build building, I build community. And that is very rare, because I see sometimes amazing, beautiful, very important projects. Let's take in New York, Hudson Yard, for example, definitely a big project, but maybe it didn't have a soul at the end of the day, no? And was maybe slightly less successful than what it could have been. So my recommendation is why to give a bit of space to projects that can attract young, creative people, and not only luxury, retail, residential, which is fantastic, but maybe they don't build a community. You have an opportunity that is amazing, because Greece is still relatively affordable, to attract some of the top creators in Europe, actually globally. You have the weather, you have the beauty, you have the history. So it's a place where creative people will find tremendously interesting to work from here, to perform from here. So the point is, you need to leave a bit of this land also to projects that are given to the creative people, even in terms of design, because sometimes when you hire this big firm, you do this big project, they are beautiful, but sometimes they risk to be a bit commercial. If you give to the little guy the opportunity to do his own project, you create diversity, you create an acceleration of ideas, and you create an exchange of ideas that ultimately create wealth. I think that I'm very grateful to the big clients that I had in Milan, from Armani to Zegna, but I'm also grateful to the small designers that taught me a lot and then create really the vibe of the place. So I just recommend you guys to live a little bit in this gigantic, amazing, wonderful project. Leave a bit of the land and project to young designer and young creative people, so that you will become probably the capital of young creative minds. And with that, since the time is over, I say goodbye. And hopefully we will invite you when you open all this building. I will be here with pleasure. All right, thank you.
Thank you.